Terry Funk, it made me uncomfortable because who am I? I'm 25 years old. I've been in this business only 4 years. I'm still wet behind the ears, and I've got a long way to go. But I grew up watching Terry on TV, and I always loved him. Terry! And when I first started here at ECW, we weren't even extreme back then. Terry had won the ECW World Television title from Jimmy Snuka in a cage. And Paulie said, "You're going to interview Terry Funk." Not too much shakes me up. I don't get nervous about too many things. I was very nervous. And, I mean, up until tomorrow night, that's been the highlight of anything I've done in wrestling, is that first interview with Terry Funk. And then, a few weeks later, I interviewed Terry again. He tried to kill me on television. String around my neck and made me soil myself. I suppose if I'm going to be initiated into this business by anybody, Terry Funk. Just when I thought Terry was evil incarnate for trying to kill me, he did something that I had fantasized about doing since starting in wrestling. Put a plastic bag over Paulie's head, and of course, Paul knows I'm only kidding. I wouldn't really ever do anything like that, you know. Just hide that. Bring him won't be until after the show. In all seriousness, I get very emotional watching Terry wrestle. He's 53 years old. He does assai moonsaults on the concrete. Not only doesn't he need to wrestle anymore, I'm sure, he doesn't need to wrestle the way he does. And whether there's 300 people in the building, or 1,100, 2,000, or 10,000, when you see Terry Funk's name on the card, you know you're going to see somebody work as hard as he can and like no one else can. Yeah! And it's that reason that I get choked up when I watch Terry wrestle. And I'm sure I'm going to be very emotional when we're live tomorrow night, seeing Terry the three-way dance. Speaking of the three-way dance, this time, I've set it up, I'd like to introduce one of Terry's opponents. Just a few words to say. The Sandman.